Hi everybody, long time no see. I can't believe I haven't done one of these since 2022. And here we are almost at the end of 2024. At that time I told you I was going to start going through a lot of the CDs and such that I had from Dharma, but I just got really busy. I started working for a children's theater school part-time as a program manager, but it was a lot of hours. On top of that, I was also working as an actor and auditioning all the time, and it just never seemed to give me enough time to be able to do something like this. However, my life has drastically changed since 2022. I am currently living in Portland, Oregon. I moved here approximately a year ago from Los Angeles. And part of the reason was I just wanted to get out of LA. It just became more dangerous and more fires and more filthy air, whatever, pollution, what have you. It wasn't good for my lungs. And on top of that, it wasn't good for my son-in-law's lungs either. He's had a lung issue since he was a small child, and the problems that he had were being perpetuated by living in California. So my daughter and he sold their house in Pine Mountain Club, which is probably an hour hour and a half maybe north of Los Angeles. And my daughter got a job in Portland and they moved here, and the air is much cleaner here. And on top of that, like I said, I've been here a year. The people here are extraordinary. They are just so kind. And I noticed it the first week I was here. I'd be in the grocery store and people will strike up conversations with you. And just the other day I was there trying to buy some canned tomatoes to make some spaghetti sauce. You know how much I love to make my spaghetti sauce. And I couldn't reach the can of puree up on the top shelf. And so I was struggling, and a gentleman came over and said, "Let me get that for you." And he got it for me, and we started chatting about making spaghetti sauce, and we stood there for 15 minutes talking about food. And that's how Portland is, and it's something that I absolutely love about it. I am still working part-time for Upstage Theater Schools. However, because I can't manage the programs physically, I'm doing just a lot of paperwork for them. I handle their payroll, I pay their bills, I do their, deal with their insurance agent, I deal with, their accountant, and basically just help them in any way that I can. But I'm only putting in about 10 or 11 hours a week. And so that does free up a lot of my time, which is why I'm now here. The other thing I found here, and this is how the universe works, I was here maybe only a month or two, and I was driving somewhere to run an errand, and I ran by this place called Unity Spiritual Center of Portland. And I thought, I wonder what that is. So I went home and I Googled it, and sure enough, their website came up, and basically it is the same exact kind of church that I had created myself back in Massachusetts in 2000. It is very, very open to all religions. And as soon as I walked into the chapel and I saw all the symbols up on the walls, I knew that I had found my home. I absolutely loved the pastor and her sermon, and got to speak with her a little bit after the fact. And I just started going back week after week, and through that I've made some friends that are kind of my age. And I also handle a group. We go out once a month. It's all senior citizens at Unity of Portland, and we all go to lunch one Friday a month. And I'm the one that heads up that group, and we make the reservations, and there's usually somewhere between 15 and 20 of us that go, and it's a good time for all. So through that and the church, I'm making friends. And now I'm also volunteering at the church to help them with their office stuff to get cleaned up. So I'm busy but not busy. if you know what I mean. I still have plenty of time for myself and to do this. However, I probably won't be doing it once a week like I used to. It'll probably be more like once a month, but I promise you, I'm going to create some content for you. What I do want to say, my camera keeps shaking, as you can see, and I want to show you why. Come here. Come here. This is Presley. She's a girl, and she's named after Elvis, of course. But we didn't want to name her Elvis, so we named her Presley. Because over the summer, I lost my beloved Oscar, who I'd had for 16 years. And it was devastating for me, and I didn't plan on getting another cat. However, my other kitty, Rocky, went into depression along with me. And we were both just so sad and really distraught, even though we know he's in a better place. So I decided, well, why not rescue another kitty? And I really wanted an orange tabby because they have wonderful, wonderful temperaments. And so I went, and her name was Asterisk, and she had a brother or another sister there, about the same age, but I liked her temperament better. So we brought her home, and as you can see, she's over rambunctious because she's a kitten, but she is wonderful and very lovable, and I just adore her, and so does Rocky. Okay, I'll let you down. I'll let you down. So, life is good here in Portland. I haven't been back to LA. I was going to go back to LA a couple months ago, but then just decided to wait. I've just been saving a lot of money to either travel or buy a home here, a small home, like a tiny home, but we'll see how that goes. P.S. One, I wanted to show you that picture right there. See that lady with the elderly gentleman? That is Lynn LaFontaine, and she was the woman who channeled Dharma. And this wall is all the people that I've lost that I love. That's my dad and my sister and my best friend CJ and my mom and my best friend Paul. So yeah, I wanted to tell you that. And the other thing is, I don't want to just create content for the sake of creating content. If there's something you want to know about, please put it in the comments below, and I will make sure that I address it. Okay? So for now, I'm just saying hello again, and I'll see you soon.